kind of slow to come back from the hip injury. How has he done?
He's done really well. He's come back to be back at full speed. He's been practicing with us for quite some time now. If he gets a chance to play, he's ready to go. Um, we all remember that he finished really well last year, and he's jumped right back at it. He's ahead of where he was in terms of just awareness of the scheme and what's asked of him and all of that. So we're very comfortable with him playing.
What did you guys like about him? Or going back
He's really fast. He's 216 or something. He's got good size. Was always a really good cover guy. One of the most physical tacklers. We thought he was the best tackler in the draft when he came out, and he's not disappointed since then. So he's got all of the right stuff. He just needed to kind of grow up with this, and we feel like he's had the time to do that.
How has Marquise come along from that back thing?
He's fine. He's fine. It's in the past. No more.
You talked about kind of excited for the guys to go on the trip. How have they practiced all week and ready to go?
Really, we've practiced like we need to. It's been a really solid week. Like it shouldn't be any different than the week before, and it wasn't. It was right on course with guys focused and practicing with good preparation behind them and communicating and all that kind of stuff. There's been no distractions about it. We've always practiced with the noise and all that kind of stuff, and we've handled that all right. So we're ready to go.
How did Ziggy make it through the week?
He practiced all week long. He did all right. He practiced all week. He wasn't limited at all at this point. He's almost there. He may be there. We'll find out, see if we can get him to play this week. He's getting really close. If he doesn't go this week, it certainly has a great chance for next week.
Brian Monet played quite a bit last week. If he has to play, I guess even more.
Yeah, we're really, he's just in the rotation. We're not going to think twice about him playing in any of the situations that we like him in. So he's done well. He's doing a great job, really, to be that far along right now, and we trust him that much.
Ayupati looked like he made it through.
Mike had a really good week. Yeah, he was able to take the workload, and Michael's got a great chance to play in this game.
I mean, you said Monday maybe he returns to the left guard spot if he.
He's done that.
How's LJ Collier bounce back for you at this point?
LJ's back. He's ready. He's ready to play in this game. If we want to put him up, he can go. He had a great week, and that's a real good return for him. He worked really hard. He maintained his conditioning through the rehab. He looked really well conditioned in the practice. Wasn't overburdening him at all. So in our mind, he can play, and we just got to wait and see what the rotations would be if we put him up.
When did you adopt the plan to leave 2 days early for the longer road trips, and why do you think that works for you?
It's an old San Francisco 49er thing from Coach Walsh way back when, and we did it for years, in college as well, and we just done it forever, and we have, I think, a real good feel for how that works. It allows us, where some teams go and they stay on the road and all that, we don't have to do that to get acclimated, and so it's our players prefer going, the 2-day trips. If we have a trip that's like some of the shorter trips we can take, they'd rather go 2 days than 1 day because they like the rhythm of it. So it's worked out well.
Shaquille Griffin talked about the weight loss. He felt like it made a big difference for him Sunday. Was that sort of, your guys, did you guys notice last year maybe he needed to lose some weight and that would help him, or how did that all sort of?
Yeah, let's just say it this way. He reported in great shape. Both the brothers did. They worked extra hard. They adjusted their diet. They're sculpted differently than they were last time around, and to the benefit, totally. And Shaq looks great. He's had terrific play so far from out there, and you can his confidence is really there and all of that. He feels great about his ability to make the plays he's trying to make, and so it's all added to just a really good mentality for him.
At what point did you realize Marquise also had to still play some free safety too?
Well, he did it in college, and he did both. They moved him later in the year. Had played in the middle a lot early, so we'd seen him do everything, and we just worked with him and felt like he had the flexibility to do it. The variety of stuff that you do back there is a little less, and so it helps a young guy some. And so we know that he's a runner and a hitter, and so we just want to make sure that we give him his best chance to be out there to contribute and feel confident in what he's doing and all that, and we thought this would be the best way to do that.
Can Leno play both as well?
Yep, and Bradley as well.
Can Marquise play there on Sunday?
He could. Yes, he could. Our confidence in him is growing because he's back out here, and we know that he's well and all of that. He's been a big factor in special teams because he's a really good ball player. So it's just a matter of time before he works his way in. But we don't need to rush it. We're in good shape, and we like playing with the experience when you can. And so guys that have been around us, are a little bit ahead of him. But it's not that he can't play. He can definitely ball for us, and so it's just a matter of time.
How did Jamar Taylor jump back in with you guys this week?
He did really well. He obviously got fresh legs and all that, benefit of that. They're a really smart kid, so he didn't miss a beat coming back to us. So he's ready to play.
It looked like David Moore got some practice this week.
David did practice. David practiced really well, and next week's a really big week for him. He has a chance to come back to us. He won't make it this week, but he has a chance next week to come out and play for us. So he looked great. He feels really good. Like we've said all along, he's going to feel better than the test show. But the scans that he had this week really gave us a really optimistic thought that he has a chance next week.
Anything else? Thank you.
That really wasn't me reading the scans that much.